Cool. No one to unhost. Apparently everyone's got better things to do this weekend.
Not surprising.
Anyway, hey all, this is JDAster64 and Co. And I'm getting an ad on my own channel, so I'm going to watch on YouTube. Someone help me keep tabs on chat, just in case.
I'll do what I
got
can.
them.
So yeah, for those of you who have not been keeping up, I finished the main game of Kirby Canvas Curse in the last stream, so today I'm just going to be showing off the rest of the characters, basically, playing through the main game again. I don't have my own audio. Okay, now it's working.
And that would be a problem if you started without doing that.
I think it's working. So Cappy, which is here, by the way, and has said nothing.
Hello, sorry. I was marveling in the fact that you have a Twitch channel, and now I can follow it.
Well, thanks for the follow. Metal Swap.
Now he can follow it, not the other times you've streamed.
Listen, I'm already subbed to him on YouTube.
Now we got all the rest of the
That's all good,
characters,
man.
so...
The Meta Knight.
So, time to do cleanup on whatever medals I missed, and just sort of show off the rest of the characters. I don't know, I don't remember what levels are best for what, so I'm just going to, until I think otherwise, just play the 1 levels with Waddle Dee, the 2 levels with DDD, and the 3 levels with Meta Knight.
Sounds fair.
What's your experience with
works.
this game, Cappy? Long time
I
fan?
played it-
Or
I played it a long time ago, and then I've done nothing else.
Waddle Dee does not believe in
It's
lines.
been a long time since I've played.
Yeah, that's basically the sentiment I'd have, considering it was my first DS game.
The only Kirby game that I've played is Air Ride.
Yo, your first.
Yeah.
Didn't play 6040S with it for a year?
I mean,
I think my first DS game was actually Pokemon Diamond.
That's acceptable.
I bought mine with New Super Mario Bros. Release. I had played 6040S before that, though.
64DS was my second DS game.
I believe it was mine as well, and then Partners in Time. I was pretty
I wouldn't
strictly...
Get to play, I honestly wouldn't get to play Partners in Time until after I got to play Bowser's Inside Story.
Ugh.
Yeah, I had to go searching around the GameStops and such just to find a used copy.
Ah, broke the 2K.
I forget which order was Partners in Time for me. That might have actually been third, and then
It
fourth
came
was
out-
Kirby School Squad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I can't remember my this game.
yeah, like none of these characters can use any copy abilities, unlike Kirby. But DDD has a lot of health and a large hitbox, and his method of attack is like this hammer that just sort of floats up in front of him. So he's slightly disjointed, at least.
Seeing him just get
Yeah.
switched up and him making those faces is amazing.
It's glorious beyond. And when he gets hit too.
Okay, that face was actually amazing.
Godlike, even.
Does he have like? Do these characters have copy ability esque like?
Nope, they're just sort of
stats?
used for their different parameters. I forget if DDD can break these metal blocks. Not at the angle that they are here, at any rate. I don't think so.
We'll find out soon.
He's too big.
But he just doesn't attack upward enough.
If you missed the hammer ability not being in this game, don't worry, we've got you covered. It's D-to-D.
Hello, he did not believe in that pipe.
The triple D.
I guess technically pipes weren't a thing that Robobot introduced to the series. This would be the first. by introduced, I guess I mean they were in that game and no game afterward, thus far.
Dude, how'd they getting stunned? Is that DD stunning them?
Oh, that's me tapping the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not really visible because touchscreen doesn't really occur. Well, I mean, it kind of does, but not for just touching.
It is if I draw a little bit of a line. That's about it. Yeah. I didn't get this because there was a wall in the way. I'm not that bad.
We believe you.
Used to be a yellow switch block in the way of that. Yeah, getting DDD to loop is kind of awkward. I mean, he's
At least for the...
You just gotta draw a bigger circle, my guy.
Or one that doesn't go through a platform.
Oh yeah, that too. That would help.
He's not as slow as I remembered him being, honestly.
Yeah. That's surprising.
You would think for his frame that he would be, but nah, he's pretty mid. I'm honestly looking forward to next Wednesday because the next death battle is actually going to be Warriors versus DDD, and that's going to be interesting.
Not a series I've followed, admittedly.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Cloud.
Cloud K9, hey, welcome.
Okay, I can't hang out for too long, but I just wanted to like pop in and hang out for a bit.
It's all good. As you can see, Cappy's here.
You missed the perfect being.
What's up, Cappy?
I mean, technically
What's up?
Cappy's still here, so... Yeah, I don't...
I'm always here.
Getting 1,000 is impressive with DDD, if it's even possible. I'm thinking.
All you have to do is just like draw multiple small lines while you're in midair with
I've
DDD
tried that.
instead of just one single.
It's really not that efficient.
It's still hard though, don't get me wrong.
So this guy has like freaking no health, and he uses these sword slashes. He's also ludicrously fast if he dashes.
Right?
Yeah, it's freaking Meta Knight. Meta Knight's always been fast.
Doesn't believe in these gaps. What are gaps?
So what was the benefit with DDD? Is he just bigger?
Health?
Is that about it? Health.
Health.
Power
Doesn't
as
really
well,
have a hammer.
which doesn't
So
really
he's
come.
like Donkey Kong in DKC.
He doesn't really come into play until like the final boss.
Yeah, I'd figure.
He does want to have one other unique parameter, which will come into play in later levels. Namely that he sinks in water by default instead of floating, which
It sounds like it'd actually help.
you would think so. Sometimes it does.
No.
But it usually
Honestly,
doesn't.
honestly, the sinking thing kinda doesn't make sense because if you're bigger, you have more buoyancy. But then again, Kirby has never really been one to follow real world logic, so.
Dude, what's the difference with Waddle Dee then?
He just
Waddle Dee
he bounces.
Oh, that's what it is.
He's
Okay.
got mad hops,
He's
basically.
just very light, and he is very obnoxious to do the final boss with.
So no one else bounces.
I could imagine.
I mean, other characters bounce, just not as much. Wow, look how fast I flew through that level. Okay, let's go for 3K.
Flew. You don't have wings.
Ah,
this one.
what on earth? The fact that I can still get nearly 2K out of that. He makes up
Is
for
this-
his frailty in just the number of lives you're able to get if you clear a stage.
Does this dude have no speed cap? He just looked like he kept accelerating and wouldn't stop.
Yeah, on that? Probably not, honestly. Oh, I didn't check.
Meta Knight's always been known for his quickness.
Yeah, this is
Just look at
this is
Paul.
the one I'm missing the medal in.
And yes, you should also make the pause menu for the other character balls because freaking Waddle Dees bounce.
Oh yeah, I should do that. I forgot they even had those. Shoot, I bet you there were ones for the copy abilities too, because that
Yeah,
was a
there
thing
are.
even in Nightmare and Dreamland. Actually, that was even a thing in Adventure. That's been in the game series since like the very beginning. I should have shown those when I was streaming that.
I should have remembered myself, but I didn't remember considering I don't think you ever really paused.
Yeah. I mean, nothing's gonna beat spin, 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 spin. Ah!
Oh god.
Wait, tornadoes in this game? So yeah, I mean, this will just be kind of a chill stream, retracing what we've done with the different physics. So I'm free and open to talk about tangentially related topics.
I like how you make these puns very, very easily, sir.
I like how you recognize puns that I apparently said. So you'll have to elaborate.
So basically, we can just square up with any casual conversation we have.
So hey, tangents, you guys like trig?
My God.
I never took trig in
Love
high
it.
school.
Don't remember.
I
any of it,
struggled
but
with
I love it.
algebra. I don't want to know. I don't want to imagine how much I would struggle with.
I love the
I
math
already
till
missed
got to
that. Oh no, that's not the end. I thought I missed the the medal.
Nah, it's a little bit. This
I feel like I didn't need to go around. Oh yeah, I did. I needed this guy.
At least in the future stages, we can test out if you do leave a level after getting a medal.
Oh yeah.
Does the medal stay?
Yeah, there's one
That's
that's
wonderful.
much closer to the beginning than any of the ones thus far.
Yeah.
So that'd be the one. Especially since the rest of that level is so freaking long. That'd be a good one to test on. Up!
Right.
Alright, game.
How did that even happen?
That was rather silly.
touch controls, man.
They ain't perfect.
Waddle Dee does not like to stick to lines, especially if you're going downward. Like Kirby was so
Let's
nice about that.
I played Sonic Mania yesterday, and I'm still like, JD Aster, you gotta play this game.
Yeah, I don't know
It
if I'll
never
do that
gets
on...
it's one of those games that never gets less fun every time I play it.
I've
Hard
only
agree.
seen so much of Sonic Mania, but the
Oh my
fact
God,
that
it's so
a
good.
throwback to the classic
It is
stuff,
actually just always amazing.
It's a game I
It's
want to
just-
play, I just don't know if it's a great one to stream, because I have no experience with the series at all.
You haven't played a single Sonic Genesis game?
Tried playing a little bit of it on Xbox, like, in college.
Which
and-
one?
The first one, I think.
The first one?
And it was just really obnoxious to control with an Xbox controller. I don't know what it was. I mean, I think it was just I wasn't getting how movement works.
Just play Mania, dude.
Yeah, like actually.
Just play Mania.
Obsoletes all the rest.
You'll
my God,
get
it's
the
so-
hang
it's
of
so
it if
good.
you just play Mania.
I mean, Mania is weird in that it's full of so many references you wouldn't get unless you're a fan of the series, but at the same time, it's so well made and fun that, like, literally anyone should play it.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Sonic Mega Collection, so I played a fair chunk.
Yeah,
of
that's how I
Sonic.
played all the classics too.
I mean, I started with Kirby's Dream
My
Collection on
brother
so many of the old games.
My brother actually does have
Need a
original
Kirby
Sonic
Mega Collection.
and he's got Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. I don't know if he has Sonic 3 and Knuckles, though.
I don't
Just this whole
understand
like
why-
multiple characters thing made me think of Sonic.
Just gonna barely not get hit there. Maybe we should just sink through these clouds immediately.
Right?
There should also be black star blocks that only he can break for very specific things, right?
Oh, you're thinking of switches, man. Wonder if DDD can just break those with his hammer.
Yeah.
What hammer? Does he have a hammer in this game?
Yeah, the one he swings out in front of him.
Oh, I haven't been seeing that.
Only dashed like 20 billion times.
What did you think it was?
A dash?
If it were a dash, I would be able to hit enemies at a weird angle when... I don't know. Seems like I've taken a
Yeah,
couple
I
of hits
see
that I
it now.
shouldn't have taken.
It's shining so bright white. I just thought that was like an effect or something, you know?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't pick up as well in
Like one of
30
those-
FPS.
Those flashy Kirby star effects that all these games have.
Okay, that's a good 1,000. Barely a life.
I like how they took the vertical Kirby bonus thing and then just made it horizontal for this game.
Yeah. It'd be interesting if there were a vertical variant of it.
Yeah, see how
Just
keep
limited
drawing
ink.
vertical lines, right?
Yeah, limited ink. See how far you can go. Then Waddle Dee just goes up forever. Look, this isn't ideal for Meta Knight.
Oh, you'll be fine, dude. Trust me.
A level with just walls of lava around.
Only 3 health?
Who needs help? Man, I should have been able to do that without taking damage.
Yeah, just don't get hit. Oh.
It proceeds to get hit.
Basically.
Who needs health? Come on, you played Donkey Kong Country, right?
Okay,
I
for once
actually
I'm gonna have to actually stick to the plat drat. I think I ruined that. Okay, now.
Stick to the plat drat.
The plat drat. Yes. Yep.
Really cutting it close.
Why did I do that?
This doesn't seem too bad for Meta Knight.
I kinda wish I would get like some health from these checkpoints.
You got that Maxim tomato if
I
you
know,
want to go for that.
I'm going back for that. Difference between 1 health and 3 is pretty substantial.
Now don't lose your health on the way out.
I like how you gain control of him more quickly after these springs than you would Kirby. Ah!
I feel like Meta Knight would be tons of fun to play this game with.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Even
it
if
is.
awkward at points.
honestly, I may just play the last few worlds as Meta Knight. You'll have gotten enough chance to see what the others do by then.
Yeah.
Meta Knight's always the most fun, dude.
Well, yeah.
That's
How
why
many
they
games
save
can
him
you
for
play
I
in?
last.
saw, Cappy, I saw how much enjoyment you got out of Dark Meta Knight in your Star Allies LP.
Oh, dude, Dark Meta Knight is the
Meta
best
Knight's
character
my
in that.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
He's just broke.
And
I don't know,
not,
man.
not just because he
Whoa.
represents the best Kirby game.
Ooh.
I mean, yes. You can play
Yeah,
as
right.
Meta Knight in like almost all the Kirby games. He's like a bonus. He's like an extra.
I mean, I
Oh,
know he's
yeah.
in like Return to Dreamland, Star Allies.
He's in Robobot 2 and.
Oh,
in,
really? That's cool.
Nightmare in
he is.
Dreamland.
I saw
Isn't he
I
in
saw
Triple
him
Deluxe?
during
He's not in
the
Triple
release
Deluxe.
video.
In fact, he doesn't appear at all in Triple Deluxe. You fight Dark
Really?
Meta Knight.
But he appears in Nightmare in Dreamland as well.
Yeah.
What was the first game he was in? Was it that game?
Adventure was the
Adventure
first one he
slash
appeared
Nightmare.
in.
Yeah.
Wasn't he just a random boss in that game?
He appeared pretty, like, he was throughout the game. He'd
Oh,
give
okay.
you,
Him and his Meta minions.
The fight rooms.
yeah, he would give you Meta Knight. I think they were called the Meta Knights, which is super confusing, but like those little guys you fight, and I think he occasionally gave you invincibility candies as well.
His first playable game was Superstar, though, right?
I don't think so. I think his first was Nightmare in
Didn't you
Dreamland.
I'll be right back.
Nightmare in Dreamland with the Meta Nightmare.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been anything before that.
Either way, that's whenever it was. That's when I was like, man, this character's too fun to play.
Then Brawl happened.
Also fun to play.
And then Sakurai showed his bias. I mean, to be fair, he deserved it after what Kirby was like in Melee.
Sheesh, thank goodness JDH remembered to tap.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna die to that thing again, like that happened a few streams ago.
Yeah, he's like pretty busted in those games. when
would you
plays them,
please?
'cause he had like Mach Tornado and all this
Stop.
other stuff.
Yeah, he was balanced in
Like-
4, wasn't he?
Oh, I'm talking about like the actual Kirby games.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was-
Oh, yeah, those games.
In 4, he was balanced for the most part. Yeah.
He's scary still, but like I mean, he's not
was
meta
only-
He's not
defining.
Brawl. He's not
Yeah.
Brawl.
He is not literally meta knight.
Bayo meta, right?
Stop.
They still, hey, they never made songs about Bayo. They made songs about Meta.
I still think Bayo is like arguably the craziest character Smash ever had. In terms of just like, wow, this is so above the rest.
See how Bayo.
The trick
Yeah,
is always to
Bayo
try to
deals with
tap
Brawl
those
Tornado.
blocks on the way up.
But to be fair, yeah,
That's all I want to see. I want to see Bayo versus Brawl Tornado. I wanna see how she
that would be the thing to see.
Shuttle loop where you die at 50.
That's not what we wanted to do.
Who's like the top character in Ultimate right now?
Olimar or Peach?
Olimar? Isn't that because Olimar just has like damage bugs or something?
No, they
Or did
fixed
they
it.
fix it?
But it's just because a lot of good players are playing him, and his smash attacks are projectiles. He's just got really strong. Safe,
That's cool. I loved
quick
playing him in Brawl. I just
smashes.
never played him since.
Like how that room was clearly there to use Crash, and for no other reason.
You get 2 lives if you get over 2,000.
Yeah, you get 10 stars per segment.
That's
I return.
I was gonna say like a life for every 1,000, right?
Oh, that's so dark. I love it.
So yeah, among other things, weather is weird as hell over where I am again. It's snowing for
Yeah.
the 3rd time this month.
yeah, I know how that
Cappy
feels.
was telling us about that.
Are you in the Midwest, my guy? Because
Wisconsin.
I hate it.
It's gotta be
I know
even
how that
worse
feels.
there.
It's so stupid.
Oh, it's probably way worse than
Like-
Oh
Wisconsin.
yeah, no, it is. Wisconsin gets absolutely chilly.
What exactly is this section all about? Why on earth are these placed so weirdly?
It's to emulate Mario Thwomps.
That is not for DDD, that section there. Oh, you know what? I wonder if my hitbox was so big it was triggering them from above, and that's why they were so weirdly desynced.
Could be. It is currently 28 degrees Fahrenheit outside where I am. It's cold.
Dang, if you live in the Midwest, it seems like you either have to deal with blizzards in the winter and then just tornadoes.
You were actually qualified to say that it's freezing outside in April,
Yeah,
and mean
yeah,
it literally.
qualified to say that. Yes.
Yeah, it's freezing as all heck. Hell, I can feel the freaking heat running in my room from the
Can I?
vents.
Yes!
Nice.
Like yesterday, it was so beautiful. It was gorgeous.
This I
It
can't
was
hit,
sunny. I was actually taking our dog outside, and one of our neighbors that's actually lives to the left of us was actually doing some yard work, putting some cut down tree branches on the curb. And he told me that it was going to snow today, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Come on. He said we were expected to get about 8 inches over here. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, right. But no, the way I'm looking at it right now, we've gotten a couple of inches. Snow is actually taken to the grass, it's taken to cars, it's taken to roofs. It's ridiculous. And I'm sick of it.
It's okay.
I feel like this is
May, right?
Not
Right?
the... Well, no, I guess...
I would hope not. My birthday is in May.
Hey, this is fun.
On the one hand, I have a massive hitbox, but on the other, I have a hammer.
Both at the same time.
Oh. Now, getting across those gaps with DDD is not going to be fun in the slightest. In fact, I'm not sure how the frick I'm supposed to do that. I may have...
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He just skates right across them.
Gaps never bothered him anyway.
Yeah, because I needed that path. Couldn't get that one before either. I couldn't have gotten
Yeah.
any of these. There's only
Hey,
one I skipped
in the
due to
Twitch chat.
difficulty.
What's up, Dauntless?
Dauntless, if you do want to join, you can join General and I can put you in. The 5 is merely a guideline.
Yeah, good old mod privileges.
You don't want, like, the stream
Alder.
chat to always turn into, like, early fat guy stuff.
Oh my! I still have
Oh,
yet
do
to
tell.
attend. I still have yet to attend a fat guy stream.
You'll have some fun. Sure you will.
I like you can solve this puzzle before it even becomes, like, it even comes on stream.
What was that, Cappy?
So there's too many people.
Yeah,
on the
that's.
stream.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I have a request.
Just one time though, I wouldn't mind being part of a stream highlight compilation and getting Lenny.
Lenny is the video editor.
He's amazing.
I haven't seen the Mario Party one yet, but I'm
I
looking
need to
forward
watch
to
It's
it.
great, dude.
I watched that stream.
It was great.
Hit that.
mean,
I have
it
a
was.
request.
What request?
Hi,
Hi.
Wes.
Yes, I need you to make fun of Fat Guy as much as humanly possible. In the Master Quest playthrough.
I think I do a good enough job on
I was
stream.
gonna say,
so
isn't
people
that
are trying-
already? Isn't that
I know,
the
but-
job of his co-coms?
I need you to do this for me, Dark. You have to keep the Paper Mario playthrough legacy alive.
God.
Or someone is always just crapping on Fat Guy.
Is
This-
he making dumb plays? Yes.
This freaking speed. This is just so fun.
I
You just-
really wish I had a capture card set up.
This is why you should play
How-
You're
I
so
like it.
fast. You're so fast that you keep rolling back and taking damage.
Yeah. Holy
I
crap.
like how I got that checkpoint a second time.
Speed, glorious speed.
It's not so fast on the bottom of the water here, but I kind of have to do that to not die.
You are at 1 health, so. Ugh. 7 HP.
I also love that he dives so much faster. And death. Should have seen that one coming.
I mean, I remember the Halberd was at the bottom of the ocean in Squeak Squad. He's probably a
Ooh.
good swimmer.
Yeah, this is
Some,
not nearly as fast.
something to make a note of: when you get the Pet Brew as the Meta Knight ball, you only recover 1 health instead of 2.
Wait, is that true? I didn't even
Wow.
notice
Really?
that. So this is like
Dude,
this is-
that's ridiculous.
this is true extra mode
Oh, so-
then.
Oh, so he's poo. He's a picky eater.
Because I remember in like a Nightmare in I remember in Nightmare in Dreamland that you do recover 2 even as Meta Knight, but not in this one.
Interesting.
That's absurd, though.
Please turn.
I mean, I suppose it makes sense, but still.
Hey,
I don't know if it's come up yet, strangely. Or if it did, I didn't notice.
you weren't really at 1 health until just now, so
I feel like you gain control of him faster after like cutscene-ish things. I don't know if that's just my imagination or if he just gets up to speed so quickly
Like I
compared
said,
to
it
Kirby.
might just be an acceleration thing.
Yeah.
Also, Dauntless is in general.
All right. Look at the freaking number of Waddle Dees I'm about to massacre. How does this work? Hold up. Let me pause before I die.
Yo, those guys had a family.
Hey.
We now have 6
Dash.
out of 5.
dash for a sword attack.
Remind
Pretty sure
me,
this is the first time we've actually had 6 people in the co-comms chat.
might be the case.
It's because I'm here.
Well, yeah. And that's pretty much the reason why I took time out of my schedule, because you're here.
Oh,
Dang.
totally. Same.
No one comes for my streams.
Oh no,
Sorry.
that's
In here,
it's a bit of a-
sorry.
I gotta
it's
leave
a
in
bit of
like
a
5
secondary
minutes.
story. But the primary
Sorry,
thing
I'm
is
such a
that-
hot celebrity.
Wait, why do I go
You
faster
are.
to the left?
Seriously.
Wait, why did you?
Why do I go faster to the left?
Hold up. What?
What's
What
that?
is this, Sonic Lost World?
Wow.
Rightward
That is
speed,
weird.
turn around, leftward speed. I just go faster to the left.
That's
That wasn't momentum.
I am
I just
not
go faster to the left. Can we please have leftward scrolling areas, please?
It's like in Sonic Lost World, the game is just programmed to where Sonic moves faster up and down than he does left and right.
Or TTYD,
Yeah.
The moon.
speed swapping.
It feels like it's the case in like the 3DS Mario and Luigi games, but I can't really tell for sure.
Never noticed that.
They just look like they're moving faster and going left and right.
Alright, let's do it for real
technically
this
in
time.
Partners in Time, it is faster to move in time.
There's a good arc.
If that task was in Unity.
Yo,
Ah,
that-
come
I
on!
Look at it. Look at this guy.
Launched. Oh my god.
Why? Oh, I got the 3
Wow,
up at
3
least.
inches. 3 inches away.
It's
funny-
not a new record.
The room ends only just barely past that.
Oh, so there is an end. Okay.
There is an end, and I nearly hit it. I've hit it before.
I have 2.
Alright. Oh man, I
Well,
could...
Flying.
What would make it worse is if there was a ricochet and you went backwards.
kinda wanted to
Please,
do this
let's
one
not,
with
let's
Meta
not
Knight.
have that be the home run contest.
You could.
That thing was jank.
What were you
This
saying,
game
Dark?
needs this game needs a pinball level, man.
That's what this is, more or less.
Yeah, all this stuff.
Like pinball flippers and stuff. I don't know.
You know, I hear pinball, I can't help but think back to Mujo Lucha of all things.
I love that show. I love that show.
Shout out.
Otherwise, that one I keep
The
seeing
good,
too
old,
late.
the good old cartoon days.
Yeah, back when Cartoon Network was actually good.
And a thing.
Yeah, nowadays it's just like...
Or I just don't watch the new stuff. I don't know.
Gumball? No, I don't care. Other new stuff? Nah. Give me Courage the Cowardly Dog and any.
Also,
That
wow,
show was whack. though.
that life count.
What'd you say was whack, Andy?
What is this,
Yo,
Star
Courage the
Allies?
Cowardly Dog was good. It was a good show, but it was whack.
It was whack in some things.
Okay, never mind.
That's
Here's
the
the
charm of it.
Never mind. Here's
It
the
got
Sonic
its charm
pinball
being
bumpers.
wacky and very innovative.
That show creeped me out as a kid.
Dude, same. I didn't even really get to watch it.
But I kept watching
Wasn't
it
even supposed to
anyway.
go this way.
Yeah. I tried watching it when I was a kid, but back in those days, I had a friggin' babysitter, and she just did not like me staying up past 8.
Same.
She sucks. That's all I'm gonna say.
I imagine so.
That's too bad. I had a dope babysitter when I was a kid.
Yeah, my babysitter's name was
That's
Heather.
fine.
Do you know anyone with the name Heather that's actually been a pretty good person?
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey!
My high school friend.
Whoa. Dang, the name call out. Yo, Heather-
It's not like
Heather's
she's
out
really
there.
much- It's not. it's
I
not like
apologize
she's
to all Heathers, co-workers and otherwise, I've had in the past.
really- If your name is Heather and you actually make a pretty decent living and have a good life, I don't have any frustrations against you. It's just that one particular babysitter.
Nah, if you're a babysitter named Heather, you're done.
Just the one
You're making this work for yourself.
You can have a nice 9-to-5 job, but if you a babysitter, trash.
babysitter with a bad attitude. Okay, is that better?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Damage boost out of that situation. All according to plan.
They may be bums, but they're here to help. I promise.
This explosion will save.
That's a death. No, it's not.
Waddle
Dave, please stop.
As far as explosions go, if they're the only time I really don't like explosion is obviously.
Well, there's a tangent for you. So,
Especially in
so how about explosions? You guys like explosions?
I tell you,
Like
most of the time they're great.
Pre-Generation 5 self-destructive explosion in Pokemon is such BS.
There's a good distance.
Halves your defense before it calculates damage.
I thought only explosion does that.
No,
No, self-destructive too.
too.
Oh, really? Huh.
So in a
that's what
Nuzlocke format,
always kills me.
self-destruct and explosion are very, very much a module. At least pre-Generation 5. When Generation 5 came around... they
Well, yeah.
actually
If you're doing a Nuzlocke, don't use self-destruct.
Nah, it's not that you were using something.
I know.
It's the enemy side.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty bad strategy, all
Buffing,
things considered.
overusing,
In a
Geodudes,
Nuzlocke.
Gravelers, etc., etc.
Skuntank. That thing
Why
can
does
explosion.
Skuntank learn explosion? I don't understand.
Don't you hate it when
But
skunks
it's okay.
explode?
But it's okay. That's Gen 5, so it's not as good.
Skuntank is Gen 4.
Yeah, that's a no.
Is it that
Hey,
way in
yep.
Gen 4?
Yeah.
I thought it was only until Gen 4.
Generation
No, he
1 through
no, he
4
meant Skuntank is a Gen 4 Pokemon.
Well, I
Yeah.
did forget that, but I'm also didn't Explosion not
Generations 1 through 4 self-destructed explosion halved your defense before doing damage.
Definitely
Also,
I feel like
self-destructed
Gen 5
explosion
was
were
when they
not-
made a lot of battle changes.
Yeah, they did. But anyway,
Double battles.
self-destructed explosion actually had weaker power in Generation 1. I think self-destruct had 100 and explosion had 130.
Gen
then
1
their
had weird
powers
power.
up-
Power.
But then
damage.
Yeah, but then it was up to 200 and 250 respectively, starting from Gen 2 onward. And it wouldn't be until Generation 5 where the defense having aspect, which you don't even get told about in any of the descriptions for Explosion and Self-Destruct, was actually removed from Gen 5. Thank you, game.
I think I read that like they wanted that to be like a 340 base power move or something absurd, and they ended up putting that defense thing in there just to make it easier to store.
Yeah, I can see
Which
that.
makes sense.
Those 8-bit numbers, man.
Because of the physical special split, but I mean it was still.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Do you know in
Still-
Gen 1 Dig
still
was as
busted.
powerful as
It's-
Earthquake?
I mean,
Yes.
Metagross could
Yes.
still.
actually,
Metagross could still split.
no, that's not entirely true. Dig was as powerful as
Yeah, I
Earthquake
know.
because it
They
had
were both
basic
100 power moves in Gen 1.
Yes.
Unless you have
Although
that
Magnitude, funnily enough, has the potential to be stronger than
Yeah,
Earthquake.
What,
Ma
150?
Magnitude 10 is 200 base power,
Or was
right?
it
No,
200?
Magnitude 9 is 110, Magnitude 10 is 150.
Oh, okay, it's not that high.
Yeah, dude, 200, that'd be wild.
It would be insane.
I'd put Magnitude.
Funnily
every
enough,
time.
the move Trump card, which only has 5 power points. It depends on how much PP you have
What
left
even
on
uses
it, but
that?
it gets stronger the lower you have. And if you have 1 power point left when you use it, it's base 200 power.
Pokemon is just full of moves where it's like, why would you use this?
Yeah, I've never even
Yeah,
heard of
Trump
that
card is
move.
just- No, yeah, Trump card is absolute trash. So.
It's a very rare
I think,
move.
like,
it's not
Eevee-
really that good.
Evolutions?
Eevee
Or am I
learns
thinking
it,
of
yeah.
Last Resort?
Eevee learns it. I
Last
believe
Resort
the Slowpoke family
There's
learns it
another
as
one.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eevee and its evolutions do also learn Last Resort, yes. Why? I have no idea. It's only really good on, like,
Because
Flareon
Eevee,
and
it's
Leaf
because Eevee learns it. That's why.
well, yeah. true.
Time to test out here.
I'm
Oh,
just,
yeah.
I'm just still a little sad.
Hey,
that
it
Flareon
saves.
not as
Which is
useful
not surprising.
as the
Nice.
rest of the evolution. I love Flareon.
Doing this only so I can show the DDD thing. Mallet toting. Alright. Okay, so what say you? Shall I continue alternating between the characters, or should I Meta Knight the way through all the rest of this?
Meta Knight.
Meta
Meta
Knight.
Knight.
Meta
Gonna
Knight.
speedrun this boy.
Time to lose all of these 30 lives, and then gain them all back in the
You're
minigame.
not lose all 30. Come on, you're not
Meta
that.
Knight, the only guy who I've played as in Smash.
Yeah, this isn't Super Mario World on BizHawk.
Meta Knight's Brawl is just super busted. So busted he has his own tier.
So busted, he has his own song.
Yeah, it's called Meta Knight's Revenge.
No, have you? Nah, it's called Meta Knight the best.
Oh my god, Cappy.
I like Meta
Oh,
Knight's
it's
Revenge
real.
more.
Dude, do you not know what I'm talking about?
No,
I have not
I
heard of
don't.
this.
Give me one moment.
Oh
my
jeez.
This is news to us.
How about that flawless run through that room? Oh,
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, no,
I wonder if
yeah,
DDD can hit
getting-
this switch early.
Dude, it's a parody of Drake's Best I Ever Had. I forgot that.
the hell?
Oh, you know
Wait,
what?
Like Drake and Josh Drake, or
No, Drake the rapper.
Drake the rapper.
Hotline Bling.
see, I
Drake.
don't know that.
You used to call me on your mailbox XP.
What, the truck? Is that a thing?
No.
Whoops, that's a death.
Please
Oh.
take the time to enjoy what Brawl offers.
Rot. There's only one
Gave us
right
some
word.
space.
This is true. It gave us the only story mode that Smash ever needed to have, apparently. They can't outdo it, so they're not even gonna try. World of Light was interesting, at least. How about
It
we...
needed that that 3-system spirit type thing to actually be like a thing.
Yeah, that was
To actually
rather
mean something.
weird.
Like imagine if a shield spirit actually made you harder to launch.
I will look at that later, Cappy, and I will tell you what I think.
It's so good.
I will tell you what I think about it.
I'm really curious as to whether it would do any good to hit this switch early. Oh, it totally would. If you play this with a Waddle Doo, you can skip the entire red switch section.
What'll do?
Yes, he's a character.
Oh.
Is he in this? Is he in
Spoilers.
this? Oh, I didn't know.
But I don't think I'm gonna unlock him on this file, because I think you have to have beaten every level with every other character, which I'm not doing on stream. But
Something 3D World.
I could-
just be ridiculous.
I can show him off on the other file that I have completed.
Sounds fair.
Not as bad as unlocking Amy in Sonic Advance 2. Ooh.
Sorry,
I have Sonic Advance.
completed,
I've
with
never
like
really,
quotation marks.
I never really beat that game. Aside from Tails mode, I think.
It's because everybody got stuck on Sky Canyon in that pit that kills you if you don't know the trick system.
Yeah. I vaguely remember something about that, and I vaguely, I mean, none.
Look how I've
No,
yet to
the
take a
level-
hit
The
in
level name
this.
is familiar. Getting back to self-destruct explosions, why
Ah,
does the
dang it.
fucking example actually work explosion? I don't understand. I get the reasoning for having aftermath as their ability, but Jesus. I don't think I've ever actually lost a Pokemon in a Nuzlocke to self-destructive explosions thinking about it.
The Skunk Tank knowing self-destruct and explosion is just due to the skunk smell, of course. Just super
Does it learn
powerful.
self-destruct? I thought it only
It-
learned explosion.
It only learns explosion.
Yeah.
Ah, explosion then. That's just because of skunks,
Snorlax
man.
can only learn self-destruct though, which is
Oh
hilarious.
shoot, I wanted to hit that. Oh, I get 2 health.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I was gonna say, this isn't Adventure.
I must be thinking of something else then.
Adventure did that.
Sure.
Earthbound poo.
Okay, so Nightmare and in Dreamland did that as well?
Nightmare
Okay.
and
Probably.
Dreamland.
Nightmare and the Dreamland. Yep.
There goes
Dreamland's
my
in
man.
this too.
It's a character.
There we
Is Dreamland, is Dreamland the name of the galaxy? What does Dreamland mean?
go. Dreamland is just... Yeah, Dreamland is like the kingdom?
Dreamland just is.
Popstar is the planet. I guess Dreamland is
like
the
a
kingdom
country.
or whatever.
It's like a country on
Oh, so it's like
Popstar.
Australia, you know? It's a country and a continent.
Yeah.
It's a continent?
Country.
I mean, it's a single stage in Epic Yarn.
It's a single stage evolution.
And now suddenly I find myself thinking of
Yes.
Andy from Advance Wars.
Yeah, I need to head out, but hey, if this stream's still going later, I'll join back in.
Yeah.
Take it easy, dude.
I think we're going at a pretty fast pace at this point, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be speedrunning this.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was too late.
And now balance is restored with 5 out of 5.
I caused the imbalance. Please blame me.
You're fine, dude.
That song was a huge nostalgia trip.
But the
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight one?
Meta Knight the best.
Oh, you know
Oh
what?
my
I'm
God,
actually not
dude.
gonna wait. Hang on.
It's. I remember driving to a tournament, listening to it in the car, because it was right after the Brawl community in America had voted to ban Meta Knight. And then they decided to unban because the Japanese players weren't going to come to American tournaments anymore.
What?
It was a wild time to be alive, man.
Feel when Meta Knight is faster than Wheel.
Is he
I
actually,
like how you
though?
basically float over these gaps, man.
Yeah. Dang it, I couldn't get the tap in time. Couldn't quite get... Let's draw everywhere except towards that platform. Yeah. I think if there's one thing I like more about this game than Rainbow Curse, and there are more things than that, it's just like the pace of this game is so much like more
The
interesting.
levels seem pretty like they're like pretty short, but it's not like too short.
That's just the Meta Knight talking right here, I'd say.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot more to do,
Maybe-
especially
maybe
on a
it is.
first time through, just to find all the metal secrets and try out all the powers and such. And then, of course, there's the line trial and time trial modes on top of that, which I'll be showing off later. Maybe some of that in this stream, honestly, because this may not even take an hour. Okay, but I guess it will, given I've been streaming for 45 minutes already. Doesn't feel like it, man.
Right?
Time goes solo when you're having fun.
I think you screwed that one up. That's
Yeah, now I wish that those only restored 1 health. That'd
What
be a cool...
is this song?
Dude, it's incredible. That's what it is.
It's the best.
I'm actually laughing at this.
Yes, it's so stupid,
It's so dumb.
but it's true.
Ah, that was not going to happen. I don't know why I tried that.
Oof.
hey, because if you did it, it would have been cool. May as well take that opportunity, right?
Let's try it again.
Always go for
Okay.
stab.
Not with 2 health. With 3 I would have done it, but not with 2. It's just so slow to do it the other way. There we go. Just draw some protect. Nah! And then run out of line right at the end. Go right back
GG's,
into the
man.
firing line. I do appreciate that when Meta Knight dies, it becomes just his mask.
I love it how at the third time of the
Oh.
chorus, he actually just
I'm listening
clapped
to it right now.
that he got hella lazy. That's
What in the hell is this?
You laugh, but the best part about it is it's true. There were so many people who would just like they'd be like, I'm done. I'm playing Meta Knight now.
Hello, spikes. I see further up, please? Why on earth am I so close to the top of the screen? Yep, please get the checkpoint.
Oh, friggin', that's... I am just blown away by this song and baffled at the same time.
I'm disappointed in my, what, decade and a half knowledge now. Couldn't remember which one was which. If Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland, or was it this one that only had the one restoring pet brew?
It'd be such a good way to balance him further, because there's little reason to... I don't know. I mean, he comes last.
No wonder that he has meta in his name.
He definitely owns the time trial, so I probably won't be using him for him, in general.
Time trials, isn't that? Can you can use other characters with time trials?
Oh yeah, for both time and line. I will be using him for line if it's useful, which it might be in
Okay.
some cases.
That much okay.
He can make larger gaps without any lines to start with. So nice to not have to worry about doing that freaking
Oh,
wheel
hey,
thing.
it's this stage. The one you have so much problems on.
It was definitely a highlight for certain.
Ah, there we go. Land in the center of the platform, please. Oh, didn't tap that in time.
Aww.
Redoing this room again. You haven't seen enough of it.
I like how the ball just disappears and his mask just falls into the abyss.
Dang it, man. It's so...
I wonder why I'm still listening to the song.
Oh, there's a
Because it's
checkpoint.
good.
Dude, it's so dumb, it's good.
So good it's done.
There's a checkpoint. This is the one that you actively avoided so you can do that retrying for the wheel.
That took you like, what, over a dozen attempts to get that one skip?
It was more like 8. Let's not exaggerate.
Nice rhyme.
It was close to it.
Nobody bounces.
The real challenge is to not go on the slime, so you could just draw with Meta Knight and then bam, you're there.
Yeah, no, it was so much easier to just...
I guess with those platforms, you kind of got into a sticky situation.
Oh man, dude. The mentioning of slime just nostalgia bombed me. Does anyone remember Double Dare 2000?
So disappointed. I thought you were gonna go to Slime Time Live on Nickelodeon.
No.
That's what I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
go to.
I have never seen Slime Time. I'm sorry. but
Meta
I
Knight,
just
you planning on
remember Double Dare
landing today?
2000 because there were quite a few physical challenges that actually had slime bits involved.
I think I've heard of Double Dare though.
I could have done that faster if I drew all the downward
sure.
Whose
lines.
channel was on? Was it on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
I knew it. I knew it was on Nickelodeon. I knew it.
Yes! Two teams go head to head trying to answer questions, and then a team can dare the other team to answer a question that they can answer. And then they can initiate a double dare, at which point they either can answer the question or they take a physical challenge to get points.
I think I might have seen that show a couple times when I was a kid.
I've heard the term double dog dare. That does nothing for myself.
Yeah, no, there was no double dog dare in Double Dare 2000, just the double dare.
Why'd I do that? That just made this more difficult. I mean, not
Was
that
it how,
much,
like,
given that
those-
they don't move.
You just wanted the extra challenge.
What was it, like 80s cartoons where they say, yo, whatever,
I don't know.
who the heck ever said dweeb? And they're like,
You've never said dweeb in your life?
no, I'm asking who has not.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, I definitely called people dweebs in high school.
I don't think I ever actually called him a movie. I've only heard it.
I've only heard it through the Goofy movie, and it's kind of...
It packs a punch.
If anything, I more or less probably call people dorks because freaking Kevin from it.
Yeah, dork.
Fun fact, did you know that Kevin was voiced by a dork?
Not uncommon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of them are actually.
Skip all the cannons. They don't.
Hey, you can skip them with Kirby, too. They don't really do much.
That's true, but like how you could just go over all of them with relative ease.
feel like
Relative ease, more like much ease.
I feel like that
Honestly,
tornado
though,
guy
Ed
should...
and Eddie's Big Picture Show, which was the big finale of the show, that was some good stuff.
What?
It
What on
also
earth?
proved that Sarah, on her own, even with all her rage, can't take on all three King sisters. That ain't happening.
This
What
level
the-
was gonna be a pain. Dang it!
Mm.
Didn't quite make the jump. I thought I could stun those. I apparently cannot.
Nah, you can't.
You get up, Meta Knight.
I say you can't even though you've already experienced it, but then again, you did that in the last stream, actually, where you ran into...
I ran into what?
those monsters that I don't remember the names of. The yellow one.
It's like, ah, sheesh.
They're basically yellow munchers.
Their name probably is like Pack something. Like I feel like there's like a pun on Paku something. Oh gosh, I just remembered I still have to get a medal in this stage.
Oh yeah, the vertical thing.
You haven't passed already, have you?
No, I know where it
He
is.
has it. He has it, but he doesn't have.
Oh yeah!
We were just talking about it in the last stream. Like,
Time to
you have
climb
go for-
vertically for a very long time.
Oh yes, this is gonna be great.
Probably should have done this with Waddle Dee. Not that he'd be any easier to play through this with.
This is gonna be awesome. I just know it.
That's a miss. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to kill myself? I may have to take
With
some
an
enemy.
enemy, of course.
Apparently, how on earth am I supposed to fight this current with Meta Knight? Why is that balloon guy even there? Why would you fall that far down?
Huh. That is a good question.
There we go. Yeah, this was yet another area that took no time at all, actually.
So, moving on to other subjects.
Getting
Happy,
off the
what were
wall.
your impressions of Joker?
Nice.
Good.
What? Did I hear the Joker? What?
Yes.
It's good.
I was asking Cappy his opinion of Joker in Smash. And I
I've
agree.
seen his dumb ass.
He is! You're also invincible for a short time when he spawns.
But it's not like a big deal. Like, I don't think he ain't like, he'll win a national probably, but I don't think he's gonna go much farther than that.
I don't know. People come up with crazy strategies.
Hey, there's also a
He
ceiling in
loses-
this room.
He loses to
And there's the wall.
he loses to camping pretty hard.
Oh, 4 up. Nice.
Oh yeah.
GG's.
That's true.
But in
There
casual
is a
play,
wall.
he's gonna body everybody.
He's gonna win an Oscar.
An Oscar.
We made that joke last stream. Oh, I'm so
You know what my first
unoriginal.
impression, my real first impression of Joker is? I was fighting a friend of mine, and I KO'd his core at 50 with down air up smash with Arsene. And I was like, 50? I'm done with this character.
Jesus.
Also, Kirby can wave dash with the gun, and it's incredible.
What?
What?
Oh man.
I feel like I
Like-
don't at all understand how the gun is meant to work.
Yeah, so like the dash, like the dodge roll with the gun, is actually counts towards your number of air dodges / rolls. So if you use it too much, it gets slower. So because of its unique way that it's summoned like in the air, and because Joker drops, you can get like a dash out of it where you can act. And because the air dodge, if you do it close to the ground, you, at least for Jokers, you get like the same lag no matter what. You can like act out of it. Well, Joker can't do it out of a short hop. So, but Kirby, because he's small and has a shorter short hop, he can. So he gets a huge slide, which he can do any of his tilts and any of his smashes out of or grab, and it's busted and amazing.
I have yet to see anything like that.
What's that enemy that was on the thing? Well, I mean, you can't go back to it now, but it was on the blue. I might have to just go back.
Oh,
on
that
screen.
little like black blobby thing? Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
those are meant to be. It's just like little tiny dots. It's kind of like a Dreamland 3 thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't even named in the credits.
I mean,
Who are these?
That's the only place they appear.
Right.
Yeah, they're not actually an enemy.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant in the credits. Never mind. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have missed them.
Is this where the... I think it
Nah,
is.
remember there's the. Is it? Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking of the other one.
This may be a problem.
Oh, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Just
Who needs any of these?
What
Thanks.
what just happened? You just fell to your death.
He missed
Twice.
in frame.
This is meant for
You-
Kirby dashes.
Can you not
They're trying.
draw?
No, I can't
this?
draw here. This is like a field of
Oh,
no drawing.
Oh, jeez. I was like wondering why you were just falling to your death.
Bet you I could have skipped a lot of this if I just launched at the perfect angle. That cannon I've already good on, at least. I've already died twice in this level. 3 times, actually.
Want to go for the quadruple?
Did get 4 up. No point in doing that if I'm not gonna use them. Ah, didn't think I'd need to break that rock. Just barely dodged it. This'll have to be an honest 3 up if I get one. I don't have any extra stars. I got it. No, I didn't. I was just looking at the colors. I saw it change to red. Wrong red.
Okay.
Still a net gain, including the stars in the level, though. This one ought to be fun. Yeah, no, none of that. I drew below the screen. Didn't really help out much.
Solid.
Ah, skip it. You know, maybe I'll actually take the thing.
Can you draw, like, from on-screen to below screen to on-screen again?
No. How would how would the DS have known I was trying to do that?
I don't know. I was
Yep.
just curious.
Yeah, they don't give you a lot of room to work with in this one. Yeah, that was a good line there.
Clearly it was so powerful that I had to like pause and replay the Twitch thing because it was just bugging on my end.
Ah. Totally fine. Ah! I keep forgetting these initial dashes just send me flying. Can't even do anything about that.
He's just too fast.
At least you got that
Too fast, too quick.
checkpoint.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I'm really looking forward to these lava levels because I knew they were gonna give you some fun things to work with as far as your life counter.
I've only died twice thus far. Or has it been 3 already?
It's been at 3.
There are lots of stars in this level is what I'm learning. I'm nearly...
We're at 70 going into it or something.
Yeah. So I must have lost 3. Well, pretend I knew that was going to happen.
The RNG is going on your side.
That's not RNG. That's got to be a global cycle. This room is so satisfying. Everything's exactly where it needs to be.
Unlike the last room, right?
Yeah. Everything there is set up for Kirby and only Kirby. This is the swamp thing. Gotta do it at 1 health.
Yep. You'll
Yep.
be fine. I believe in you.
Oh, I didn't even mean to hit that middle one yet.
Hey man, extra challenge. Meta
Yep.
Knight's just gonna boost over.
That little hop. That was gonna be hard to undo. I always get hit here because it doesn't look like it's something that can generate anything to hit me.
Sneaky man.
Let's try not to leave the ground until the middle guys spawn. Meta Knight's walk speed. Rather, a regular Marcina. Yep, death. Didn't quite go under there.
Dang, these levels are getting tough.
Might actually hit the 30s. Or I might crack the 30s if I keep this up.
Mrs. Flop. No, you dampened our vocal.
Partners in Time references.
Real.
What? No, no, no!
Oh, oof.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't even know how that happened.
Just like lava in Super Metroid kills you really quickly.
I'm surprised it didn't just crush me, honestly.
Same.
Mercy lava.
Well, that went alright.
Oh yeah, it's better than your first one, and the second got somewhat.
Not quite cracking 3,000, so I lost about a life net.
I mean, I need to add you on my Switch friend list sometime.
Last water level, proper. I mean, there's a bit in the next level, but not the primary attraction there. Ah!
Welcome to Blubbo Lake.
Wow, okay. This is going to be difficult. Really, man? You were like 2 frames from dead.
Wow.
Surprised he didn't just instantly lose his hitbox. Just get the freaking health. Meta-Knight? Get the checkpoint if you want, then get the health.
Priorities.
Why did I stick to the line that long? I think DDD would be the better call here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Gabby, did you hear what I said earlier?
I may not have.
I need to add you to my Switch friend list at some point.
Oh, I did not know you said my name.
I don't think you did.
Wow!
I'm-
Dude.
You did
I
not?
didn't hear my name at all.
Yeah, you
All I
definitely
heard
didn't
was
say
add
his
you to my
name.
Switch friend list, and I was like, all right, you.
I assumed you were talking about me.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
JDH, I'm pretty sure I already have you on my friend list.
Yeah, I thought so too, but I wasn't gonna say anything. It's like, sure. I mean, my
Oh,
code's
you
on.
tried to outswim that blipper for the pet brew.
One
I
sec.
didn't realize it was at 1 health.
Fair.
Now the blipper's not even here. I can't move or I'm gonna, like, hit something.
That's where you use the
Dang it!
little drawing lines under, and then you
Oh
leave
boy,
them.
this level. This is where sinking would be useful.
You know how
Yeah,
to swim.
JDH, I do have you on my Switch friend list.
I need to save to get a Switch. Switch.
A swish. Ooh.
But yeah, Gabby, do you mind if I DM you my Switch friend code?
Yeah, I'll add you.
Yeah, I do.
No, I wasn't gonna.
No, I don't
make
mind.
that joke.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'll add you once I'm
There you go.
once I do it. My Switch is like an arm's length away from me, but I'm so lazy. I'll do it later, I promise. Next time I'm on.
My Switch was like 10 or 15 feet away from me when I actually got up and got it, so... It's
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, no, you and I need to smash at some point. I need to show you my Luigi.
Do it.
Is it as good as Warps?
Nah, his Luigi's trash.
Dang. Dang.
Ow!
Dude, someone tell him that. Someone tell him. He's gonna be like, God damn it, I'm gonna body him next time I play him.
I'll tag him right now in your server.
No. On my server? No. Do it in Fat Guys. Do it on the Super Smash Bros. Channel. Tell him. Just tell him
Ah, come on.
It's my favorite part about Smash is talking trash, dude.
Yes, make
And
it
I'm only
happen.
talking trash because I've played Warp like a bunch at this point. Dude, at one point, I was streaming Smash, and we were all getting bodied by this Palutena. And he was like, alright man, time to beat Cappy after you left. And I like 2-stocked him with Lucina, and he was like, Jesus, don't make Cappy mad, because I was mad.
Dang.
It was incredible. It wasn't his Luigi though.
Oh no, my Luigi is honestly pretty good. I mean, I actually have a friend on another server who is actually a professional level Smash player, and I actually have done 1v1s with him. I matched up pretty solidly against him.
What's his name? Is he actually a pro, or is he just
He goes by Ebony the Underground.
Okay. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, no, he's not an actual pro, but he's just someone I know who actually plays on a professional.
Oh,
Like
so
he means Peach.
He's a pro, bro.
Something like that. Also, the fact that he is that's my favorite Pokemon, so
Yeah, dude. Just hit me up. I'm not like free all the time to play.
yo, you wanna get some rounds in after this stream? I got time.
I might be able to, yeah.
All the time in the
Yeah,
world.
I don't know. If you want a voice chat as well, I'm very much down with that.
Sounds good, bruh.
Look at me.
I
am
might
talking. I am talking.
might just play Joker.
Hey,
Speaking,
that's fine.
speaking of room cap limits, I love that your Smash chat only allows 4 people.
I know.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to join.
I need to change that. I should change that to 8.
I also need to join your main Discord server, Cappy, because I keep forgetting to do that.
Actually, you know what? It's fine that I keep it as 4 because you can't do 8-player Smash online. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You can have more than 4 people in an arena.
Shh. No, you can't.
Yeah,
Oh, you can. You're right.
Yeah, you can. You can
Dumb.
set it to 8 players max.
Dumb. I need to make it 8.
Just love that you can see the ceiling in this if you get the right angle.
Yeah, but no, Cappy, if you wouldn't mind
Nice.
dropping me an invite link to your main Discord so I can actually get on that, that'd be
Another
appreciated.
4 up. Oh, what? Never mind.
Wait, I didn't see it. What just happened?
Yeah.
I landed right in
Forgot
the
about
corner and it gave me a 9 up.
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
Oh!
Why?
I
That is
don't-
money!
It's been so long since I did that, apparently. I forgot that was a thing.
Hey!
Same.
Let's go!
Now you won't be dropping into below 30 anytime soon, I don't
I
doubt.
mean, let's hope not. These are hard levels, though. I may have to pick up Waddle Dee for the next one to get that missing medal. I don't think I'm missing any other medal. No, I was missing the last one in that same level. Which, I could have gotten both of them as Kirby. They were just difficult. Dang it! Why did I not get hit? Didn't even need to hit that switch. I wish Meta Knight could somehow sequence break this. This is just one of those really long segments. Oh, incidentally, I was watching Tor Kirby do some Kirby art on stream this morning.
Tor Kirby? Dang, shout outs.
I asked him to draw Needless, and he's like, oh, Need Louse on stream. I'm like, Needle Louse. Oh my goodness, that makes so much more sense.
Also, appreciate
Because
appreciate
yes,
the,
that's what it
your
is, more or
hands on
less.
this, yeah.
You're welcome.
Needle owls.
No, you should totally put it up to.
Did I missed that
24.
switch?
Because you never know when you want to do 24-player Wii Mario Kart.
I don't think that's online worthy at the moment. I haven't played Mario Kart in so dang long. Just don't have people that I know that play frequently and are as into it as they were like early in Mario Kart 8's life.
I was gonna say, Mario Kart 64, I'm like, So nobody plays Mario Kart 64 at this point.
Well, plenty of people play it.
That's not true.
Plenty of people still play it.
Colleges around the world.
College, I feel like the college players are gonna go down at this point. Because we are well past the era of like college-age kids being the ones that played 64 back in the day.
Accidentally connected to my stupid Smash channel, trying to take.
I was like, oh, there he goes.
Lol.
Lol.
I can't stop these icicles. I must have taken a different path last time because I don't remember this. Oh yeah, there's that whole lower path. Well, now you're getting to see this.
Dark, did you play Brawl?
Oh, yeah, I did. It's just that I didn't really research a lot of the text, and so I also didn't do a lot with Bowser.
It was a while before I actually got the chance to play Brawl myself, honestly.
Those four college kids that would play. Never hit them, man. They just see a Bowser jumping around, they're like, "How you doing that?" I'm like,
come on.
The first time I actually got to play Brawl was at my eldest brother Jan's house. Nowadays, my family is very much estranged from him, but back then, ooh, that was an interesting experience. And then when I eventually got my Wii back in 2010, February 2010 in fact, I got to play Brawl myself, and it was just like, yeah, life is good. And then the Wi-Fi server shut down. I'm just like, well, alright,
To be
whatever.
fair, that was
okay,
that was 4 years later.
also that Wi-Fi was trash.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of was. Well, Mario
Actually,
Kart
I
was
never had
alright.
any problem with it because I only played with people that were kind of local. But I mean, actually no, that's a lie. I played against randoms once as Ness. Mistake. The lag. Oh my goodness. Can I try not to miss these platforms this time? Okay, I didn't get the full, like, dash that time.
But yeah, I totally should have joined your main server a lot earlier, Cappy. I don't know why I escaped off.
It's all good.
This is gonna
I
be
don't know.
really off topic, but those little flying enemies remind me of those soul bubbles from Partners in Time.
Yeah, they do a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can see it.
We're missing the X on the eyes, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, basically.
Probably need to hit that.
I actually rewatched the Star Trek movie First Contact yesterday and today.
Ooh, how was it?
It's as good as I remember it.
Which one was that again? Was that the one that...
It was the one where Picard and the crew actually followed the Borg into the past when they tried to prevent First Contact.
Okay, what the heck am I supposed to be doing here? Because that definitely wasn't it. Now I need this. I didn't.
But yeah, First Contact is definitely one of the best Trek movies. So is Wrath of Khan and New Discovery Khan. Voyage Home also had its charms as well.
Not admittedly up on Trek stuff. I watched
Don't worry about it.
a few episodes of the original series.
Oh,
I've seen pretty much every Star Trek series except for Discovery.
I don't know which
Although
one.
given what I've heard about Discovery, I'm probably not missing too much. I've seen a few clips, but that's
I mean, Star Trek is. I prefer westerns. Why did I say that like that?
I don't know.
The Rifleman. Ever heard of it?
What was that all about?
No, can't say I've heard.
Iframes.
Ah, too bad. It's pretty good.
Another sci-fi show that I've actually really gotten into, and they actually recently had their season 2 finale, is Unlockable.
I can't say I've heard that one.
It's created and directed by the same guy who made Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, imagine the creator of Family Guy actually making a sci-fi thing. And it's actually really good. It kind of calls back to the old days of Prime Trek. A lot of good things.
Oh, right, I need to do this as not Meta Knight. Well, I don't know, we'll see if I can get that medal as Meta Knight. The speed might be enough.
To be honest, Auron, I was actually kind of thinking Seth MacFarlane. I was thinking Million Ways to Die in the West, but then I was like, oh yeah, he did make Family Guy. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I watch weird shows, okay?
Hey, no worries. I've watched some weird stuff too. I remember Monsters.
As I said before, I love the music in this level.
I also remember other Nickelodeon classics like the early good days of Fairly Odd Parents, Rocko's Modern Life, etc.
Is this the first auto-scroller in the whole thing?
No, I just sped through the rest of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of long. Remember me drawing V's all throughout this as Kirby last time? Those that were there for that stream.
Yeah.
And all for naught. Works pretty well for Meta Knight, though. Alright, moment of truth. Can I pull this off? I don't know, because there's frickin' Gordo's in the way. Yes, I can.
Oh.
I'm gonna damage boost backwards, because there's no way I'm gonna survive otherwise. I hope I hit a oh no, I don't need a checkpoint. Dang it. Yeah, this level is not made for Meta Knight's dash speed.
Hey, just go slower, man.
So I cracked 50 lives from that bonus game, didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's finally stopped snowing outside. Thank Christ.
Hey, I'll take that snow.
You know who I know really could use it? My buddy DJ who lives in Eurozone.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah, he told me that like last week or the week before they actually hit their first 100.
Death! Why?
Like how it's the same corner, too.
Yep. Impatient. Couldn't wait 2 more frames to be clear of it. This time I'm gonna try to do this the safe way, rather than dashing through those guys. It's really not that much easier. There we go.
This is all up to your tapping speed.
Oh, there is no checkpoint in this room. What makes this particularly Mario Land 2-y?
I was about to say, was that a Mario Land 2 reference? And then
Yes, it was.
I actually played that. That game was good.
There we go.
Frick that, Frick Wario Castle.
Yeah. Pretty
No
much the theme
checkpoints.
for every level, remixed ever so slightly every time.
People love to complain about that for Crafted World. It's like, just so you know, you can make a good soundtrack doing that. There are other things to complain about besides the fact that it, like, remixes the theme.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a bad theme.
I also remember Proton John's LP of Mario Land 3 Wario Land and his gambling problem. Probably the best moment of the whole thing, really.
I've never played any of the Wario Land games. Hello.
The first one is basically a platformer, and then the rest, it's still platforming, but it's also very weird. I couldn't really get into Wario Land 2 or Wario Land. I did watch Slim Kirby's LP of Wario Land 4 though, and that was pretty neat.
The only thing I know about Wario Land is Wario Land's 3 Forest of Fear theme.
Why'd I do that? Should really not be trying to shortcut this nonsense.
This is what impatience does to you.
Ah, frickin' go up! Don't run out of line right before I just totally missed this medal. I had no reason to have not gotten it the first time.
That was really close, man.
Oh. Huh. Guess I was just considering the other medal. You're like, you know what, F it.
Yeah, once I realized I'd missed it, it's just like, no point. Because I did see it on the radar at the end of this level, because you could, the map wraps back around.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna happen. It's like, I'm not even sure how to best stop that.
With your line.
I need you to spawn where I am, window. There we go. I like how the high score is just showing Kirby's score.
Yeah. I don't need a Meta Knight ball distorting that.
Given that I did that and still almost beat it. If I'd been tapping the whole time, I definitely would have.
Yeah.
You really have to get that curve perfect for him. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen as well. This already... I'm gonna need that. Yeah. A little too close for comfort there.
Yeah.
Literally frame perfect.
Please get out of the corner. I don't know why I'm going this way. There are fewer spikes, I guess.
Back to level 7, stage 3 with this remix. Ah. I know I didn't really, only made
Can
once.
I also just say that the noise when you impact on the spikes is pretty much the sound effect used when the Bowser hits you with his neutral A in melee?
You apparently can, because you've said that like 3 times.
What? No, I haven't.
Someone has mentioned Smash sound effects, like, in every stream of this I've done thus far.
Well, I wasn't here for the first stream, but I did mention similarities to Smash sound effects in the second one, so I wanted
I'm sure I did that too.
Yeah.
It's almost
Kirby
like,
game, yeah.
It's almost
Right.
like they
It's
use
like-
similar sound effects.
Just like Air Ride is basically just Melee's menu.
It is!
it's so dumb, but it's also so good at the same time.
Which way
Air
am I
Ride is
supposed to be
good game.
going? Okay, I think this is the right way.
You'll figure it out.
You gotta
This
be sparing with the dashes. I probably should have grabbed that checkpoint. I'm at
Pretty
full
confident.
health. Why did I do that? That was a very bad line.
Pretty confident that, like, some of the things that get stuck in my head. This one, that was due to you know, the whole Nightmare remix. I just stopped remembering what Nightmare's original tune and Nightmare in Dreamland was, and just replaced it with this one, just for a time being.
Is the pink one opposite this? Yeah, it is, because the metal's in the bottom left, and there's just a one up on this side.
Bottom right, Mez the metal.
Yeah.
I do remember, like, most of the music for the main tracks in Air Ride mode. Although State of Trial will always be my favorite mode in Air Ride.
It didn't quite mean to pick up that much speed. Going downward is awkward.
Nice.
I don't know why I was trying to cling to the opposite side of the line. I'll grab that on the way out. Just all this space where you finally get to use your line drawing stuff to make the most efficient paths possible, because there's not going to be much in the way. Except these random floating Gordos. And planetoids. Okay, don't stick to the line, see if I care. Wish I could tap those switches on, like, while it's showing me them. Did I do, like, a weird corner clip there?
Yeah, that was kind of funky.
Yeah, let's stay clear of that blast. This ought to be fun.
Oh, you got this.
It's a high-speed auto-scroller.
It's really not that high speed. It just has a scrolling background.
It's the
But it
effects.
makes you
It's the
feel
illusion.
Like when I had missile, when I had the missile ability in here, it felt high speed, because that thing is ultra slow. But then, like, once I actually did it with Kirby, it's like, oh, this is ludicrously slow. It's like Forest Secret
I hear
area in
missile,
Super Mario World.
I think of two things when I hear missile. Luigi's Green Missile and Palutena's Angelic Missile.
Also, I noticed you played a little bit of Flappy Bird there.
What?
Kind of the idea. Think I'm good? Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, can we make 60 lives? Can we land it right in the corner pocket?
I believe.
Don't think so. I'm gonna get close, but... No, I overshot. I didn't think I was gonna go that far.
Should have clicked the Meta Knight ball one time less.
Yeah,
That
one or
would've
two.
solved it.
Alright. So, that was all the main levels. So the question is, should I play this as every character? Oh, I can't play it. I thought I could. Weird.
Maybe you haven't actually beaten all the other levels with all the other characters, because you have.
Yeah, I haven't. I thought that it was allowing me to. Never mind then, I'll do that on the other file.
Yep, that's disappointing.
While I'm at it, let me show off what'll do in that one level that I said he'd be good for. Just appreciate those, like, eyelashes.
Whoa, what's Waddle do?
It's just constant beam ability.
Yep.
I may not play through the whole level because it's kind of long, but I can sequence
That's
break some of that middle section. Okay, that was not ideal. Oh, I just realized
Don't forget to show his pause screen.
Right. Beam ability is mine! I mean, it's yours and Kirby's. Don't go trying to claim exclusive rights on it. I mean, it was yours first, I suppose.
And Kirby did dare to take it from him.
I love that his eye spins different directions. And I guess the other
Same.
characters do that too, but it's most noticeable with his eye.
Fire spin.
How did I get turned around exactly? Other things I can clip through blocks? Oh my goodness. This was not designed for what'll do.
That's the truth.
The hard truth.
Actually, did I even save myself any time? I feel like I went the wrong way to actually skip anything.
This is gonna be a bit of a stretch, but those little pipes kind of remind me of the Turtle Rock and Link to the Past.
Oh, so. Whoops.
Kill the peaches.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? That got me nowhere I didn't already have access to.
The only other thing I could think of to even mention at this point is, last night was the first time in a long time that I have actually had to go to bed before 1 a.m. because I was stupid tired last night. Like, I actually laid down around 11, and I meant to only rest for a few minutes to get the tiredness out. I ended up dozing off for the better part of an hour. Happened to me many times.
It happens to me like every game now.
I would go to bed like at a reasonable time if it weren't for this glitch bit thing. Let's be real. I would be going to bed at like 11:30 most nights.
11:30.
Service is appreciated.
Don't need any dang flavor text. Sorry, Dark.
Please.
Yeah, the flavor text is the best part of those, though.
Yeah, Mr. Boring.
Had enough of that that sound effect yet?
Nah. I'm also glad that you can just let Waddle Doo stay in one
Waddle
place.
Dee
You
and
just keep
Waddle
holding it.
This isn't Kirby in Wonderland.
Yeah, you can just sort of hold them in place like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Return to Dreamland's Revolution beam before they got rid of it in like future games.
Pretty confident this game alone might have made me think a little bit differently on the beam ability. Because I didn't get my hands on Superstar Ultra until, until it actually came out.
Yeah, beam ability has always been one of those that I'm like, it's okay. I've never loved it by any means.
I actually really like Beam.
I really love the like aerial. What the frick, beam guy? Are you actually floatier in this minigame? Kirby would not have been able to do that. I feel like he's got identical physics to Kirby, except in this minigame. Anyhow, so should I play this final level with like each of the other three characters, or should I just do it with one of them? What are you guys up for?
Just do it with Meta Knight, man. You've come too far with him.
Yeah, might as well.
Go ahead.
We'll see how much time we have. I do still have one more mini game to try rank 3 of.
The night the best.
I can hope I'll get better than F rank on it. which is again not as bad as it sounds, but still pretty bad.
Alright, now all you have to do is just skip all those things in the second room.
What, all the paintings?
If that's what we want to call them.
That's what they are.
No, that seems a little bit too
Oh, you only have to tap them once. Why did I think you have to tap them
Praiseworthy.
twice?
to call these things paintings. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a little too praiseworthy.
Frames. Save the frames? Is that what we're after?
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Also,
2 health. I can
those-
do this. No, I cannot do this. I'm glad I don't
Believe
have...
in you.
I'm glad
That
I...
was a hella short level. I guess it was just the lead up to the boss.
Yeah. The only proper boss in the game, but that is totally fine. Dang it, forgot what I was supposed to be doing yet again.
Oh.
Look how much more damage Meta Knight does, though. That sword sound effect.
Yeah, man. Swords are lethal.
Also appreciate that Drashia gets rid of my line. I didn't even realize that.
Drawing bullcrap. That's her shtick.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, never mind. She does. I thought she was gonna respawn while those guys were still on the screen. I didn't want to be stuck, like, above, like, right where she spawns in. Dang it. They do that again.
Who knows how much DVD would do?
Yeah, this may be a 4 cycle? I don't think it's gonna be 3.
Oh, it's not gonna be 3 unless you manage to deflect all of those things that she comes out with. She does the multiple.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Terrible bomb.
You got ready for it, so that was nice.
Start your engines. Saborba.
No, not what we wanted. Okay. Is this spikes? Please don't be spikes.
Honestly, I think almost in characters just reflect the best parts of that game.
It was more of a lightsaber fight.
Ah, 4
Oh yeah,
cycle
no,
it
Duel
is.
of the Fates is an amazing soundtrack for that.
Yes, definitely. Well, Battle of the Heroes is kind of another good.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And also, of course, the fact that that particular battle spawned the high ground.
Uh-huh.
Dang it. I wasn't
I have
expecting
the
this
high-
attack yet.
But also, Revenge of the Sith also had it came up with the "Hello there" meme.
Also, another happy landing.
Yes. Do it.
Yep. Oh, I got healed. Never mind. I can probably do this.
Do it. Strike him down.
He's too dangerous to be kept dangerous.
Yes. Wow, they all came out at the same time. How was I supposed to hit all 3 of them?
Cross yucks.
Oh, interesting. She takes out those 2. This doesn't normally happen. She's gotten smarter. Like, did she ever
you
do
were
this?
just playing?
Did she ever do this when I was playing the other day?
No. She did a lead up, as in, you didn't see all these, I guess you could say when she has less than half health.
It doesn't, though.
Yo, is this the only game where Soul is an actual boss?
Huh?
Maybe.
So instead of being a arena boss?
Yeah. Hmm?
Oh.
Could have sworn that we had a Return to Dreamland.
Oh yeah, true. Magalore Soul.
Was that actually a boss, or was that
No,
just a
that's
arena?
that's what the final phase is called.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just didn't know that.
Battle of the Soul. No.
This boss is not too hard if you're familiar with the attacks. I think Waddle Dee is probably the hardest one to do it with, just because he doesn't have the crazy damage. But he's still pretty low on HP.
That's the Kirby boss way. Once you learn their patterns, it's
Hey.
easy.
That's kind of the thing for most. Oh, she's using speed boost.
Nah, that's just a burning ability.
Fireball.
Please don't do that again, Meta Knight. It's not what we wanted.
I do like how it limits you to one line on the screen that makes it not broken.
What? I definitely tapped that last time. Yep. Half screen there. So let me kill with Paramatter. Ugh. That was a little too close for comfort. Yeah, that sound effect is straight out of Melee. That from the sword. Definitely haven't heard that 10 billion times from Marths.
You killed me good.
Congratulations, Meta Knight Ball.
I think we get a slightly different end screen picture.
It's time for you to go back to the Citadel.
Yep, Meta Knight reading a book. I mean, Meta Knight. Does he ever turn around or does he just brood? Oh no.
No, Cloud, we do not need more Fire Emblem characters in frickin' Smash. We've got enough. More than enough.
Somehow I forgot there was different ending music for the different characters. At least Meta Knight. Was there an anime we wanted to... Well, I can't skip it now, apparently, so I guess we're watching it.
Oh yeah, the yellow one. Because I forgot.
Oh yeah, right. It's like it wasn't that guy from that 6-1 level, because I'm pretty sure it's not named.
Bronto burnt.
Lunk. Oh, Pacto, so I wasn't wrong. Avila. Such a weird name. Lado.
Ladle. Blada. There's a ladle. Shot Zoe. Thud Mario and Thud Luigi.
Yeah. And Thud Sponge.
Thud Sponge.
80-80. I think I made that joke last time.
You did.
Bobo.
Bobo, bobo, bo.
Chili.
Yeah, the worst part is I actually remember that freaking weird show.
What, Bobo?
Yes.
Bang bang.
Balloon.
Yes, I remember Toonami. I remember when it was good.
shoutouts for the other two playable characters. Here they are.
Draco. Cold Stare and Frost Stare. Also a little late, but the tick enemies look like nooses from the Bowser's Inside Story.
Not particularly.
Without the mustache, of course.
They look even less like it in other games. Alright, well that's all there is to see of other characters, basically. But before we go, we're gonna try out this last sub-game on level 3. See how long before I just fail to draw things.
It's rhyming all the time, man. Nice.
Rhyming?
Oh yeah, these bonus 50 points now.
Sleepy boy.
Dang it. So hard to draw precisely on this. Is this that yellow and green logo? Oh no. It's just shapes. It's Stu from Sunshine.
Shoutouts.
Oh, it's a Woodheart from Spirit Track.
Red. I wouldn't have ever known if I hadn't drawn that. It's pretty green to me. Eventually, those Crash Bomber guys do show up again.
Phantom Hourglass.
How would I have ever done that one?
What
Slowly.
a drawing.
Music. That's not even remotely close to making a star.
I don't even know what that bonus is for.
Just for the extra points, man. You gotta get a high score.
Is this that seal one that I failed miserably on last time? Oh no. This is a hole.
You're thinking of something else.
Oh, it's a wheelie. Oh, choo-choo, nice.
Ditto with a bow tie. Or a
See, when this was like my first Kirby game I ever played, a lot of these references were lost on me outside of things I would have recognized from Smash. Not sure what that's supposed to represent.
A right triangle, duh.
I like how they're giving me all the easy ones now, just to set me up for ridiculously difficult things at the end of this set of 10.
Yeah, gotta ease you into it, man.
Give me a bit of a lead.
it's
A so-called lead.
Oh, never mind, this set is just apparently easy thus far. Is this the seal? No, this is Kaboo. I didn't see which way that went. I guess you get bonus points if you don't lift your pencil.
Probably.
I do appreciate that it doesn't penalize you so long as you don't start to draw past a point. That was not an efficient way to tap those.
Totally not.
Here's that symbol.
Mm.
Superstar, that no one knew what it was, so they changed it to Kirby.
Oh, it's totally F-Zero.
Shoot, didn't see. A stop sign. Wispy Woods. Oh no, just a tree.
You thought.
That's a Sorar, presumably. Yeah.
Yep.
That sells
Ooh,
for a good
that's
800,000 G. Shoot, I did not see.
It's totally not a reference to anything.
Ah, good night.
Oh yeah.
Star Switch. Didn't think they'd
Oh
make me
my
draw the
God.
star, too.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they were serious.
It's like a pentagram almost, isn't it?
Oh, nice, the winged star. What is this? Oh, chilly. Suddenly they're really hard. They're complicated, at least.
Oh, it's chilly. I was gonna say it looks like an egg. These fried eggs are good.
Oh gosh, I thought that was it. I like how I didn't even connect to that bottom one and it let me have it. It's like getting more lenient as I go along. Crying out loud. Clothes hanger. Well, that is what it is. Is this another parasol? I've drawn this already. It's a different one, though. It's like, wait a minute, that's not where that was supposed to go. Rocky, that's not what I'd have guessed.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is a serious flower, man.
That tulip eluded you. Also, cross yachts.
I think it's just a cross. Good night. 13-pointed star. It's not 13, it's like 10. It's not even done. Oh, is this the Howl logo?
Mm.
No, it's Krakow.
The Howl logo is actually, how was it again? It was like a little... You'll notice it. That was very unspecific, I understand.
It's a little oversized. Oh no, his facial features really are that big. Haven't taken a hit yet. I don't know how many points I'm gonna lose if I do.
Okay, I think I figured out exactly how to... the correct words to use to describe the Howl logo drawing for this one. Just like a little hot dog you're gonna be drawing. Suddenly lost my voice that time.
That was just a guess. Mr. Saturn Ribbon. Dang it.
You can imagine this was my favorite sub game.
Oh yeah, by far. It's a little picky with like what it considers a proper drawn line, for instance. Oh, come on, Mr. Actually, which one is Mr. Shine and which one is Mr. Bright? The moon was easier to draw.
Mr. Bright,
I think Mr. Bright is the
Definitely
sun, but I don't know.
yeah. I'm gonna Google so I can double check it immediately.
Oh, it's it's a tack attack. I mean,
What the frick?
Banhammer.
Mr.
There's so many different ways to draw that.
Oh,
Gee whiz. It's just like,
oh my goodness. That is complex.
These drawings are wild.
I know they're awesome.
at least I didn't have to draw an M after that, on that after the fact. I would not have had the time. Don't put them that far apart again. Just put 6 of them in a 2x3 grid. Still no hits. Uh-oh, they're warming me up with easy stuff again. An @ symbol. This is just reminding me, here's the seal. No?
Mm-mm.
This is an egg.
You will give me an egg.
Hey, fan.
Not what I'd have guessed, but okay. That was very clean drawing. Oh, I didn't even finish it. Whoa. A Gordo. Connect the line, please.
The eye.
I knew it was gonna make me draw the circle. Or square. Now draw the eyes! I love it when I just guess. It's just like, I don't know which way I was supposed to draw that. Taking these corners too sharply, I guess. Oh, freaking A, dark matter. Can't afford to miss again on this one. That's a GameCube, not what I'd have expected. A Swerve Star, best star.
Nice.
Mr. Bright being the
Swerve Star. Move.
being the sun,
Move.
and Mr. Shine being the moon.
Alright. Because moonshine is a drink. Like how I just tapped accidentally and it actually counted for the next one.
With the bright sun.
Shoot, I didn't see which way that was meant to go. Who?
That's the
Alpha
bird
Harvest
from
Moon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see which way that went. Dang it.
Admittedly, I wasn't thinking about that cloudy canine, but you know what? Makes sense.
What does?
He said no, not shine sprites.
Oh,
you can
Brighton
see
from
why they-
Mario Party 6.
Brighton, God.
Ow. I was thinking Strange Sack.
What's that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Shoot, I keep... Oh. Right out loud. That should not have been that difficult.
Losing points like that, JD, so you gotta get to the 40,000?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I'm doing okay for now.
Go on.
The question.
Till I die. I think 100 questions at the end? It is a 2-digit question count, so it's gotta end soon. I don't know if I've ever finished it.
We'll find out.
That one was really obnoxious because there were just so many different ways it could go.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Death Mountain.
What? I did not
Speaking
draw
of
that.
obnoxious,
Slow. Fricking A!
Oh my! Oh my!
Jeez, dude. these
So many different
drawings.
decision points. Yeah, like that, for instance.
Holy crap!
It's like, you know what? Skip that one.
oh, looks like we can't go for the perfect score anymore.
What? Oh, all 99 correct?
Yeah.
Draw the Smash logo? Yeah! Ching!
That's the references.
Super Smash Brothers!
I'm surprised the HAL logo hasn't come up yet, honestly. It'll probably be
No,
in
they're
the
gonna. Yeah, gonna keep it for that.
Yeah, by the
Thunder
way,
Rage.
Yeah. Now draw the cloud. Thunderbolt.
Hey, thank you for reminding me when this game came out, as if I didn't remember that on my own time game.
Should have been able
Thanks
to
for
get that one.
Old.
Oh, DDD.
Cloud Canine. I don't know.
Trying out loud, I'm gonna have to draw. Okay, I thought I was gonna have to draw the little thing on his hat, too. This tack? That's just a Waddle Smoothly.
Missing those 3 squares for Sudoku.
Yep, I got that one wrong. Oh, UFO, not what I expected.
Not looking like this.
Oh yeah, that
But,
does
yeah.
not look like a UFO.
Kirby, okay.
Never looked better.
Why would you make me draw this in such an arbitrary way?
Oh my goodness. This is where the hard stuff is coming.
Gosh, freaking A, those 9 ones. Can I have my
Alright, he's
7
almost
health
done.
back? Probably won't
Don't
matter.
worry.
There's only 9 more stages.
Don't capitulate yet, JD Aster. You're almost done.
Okay, I should really be able to do this in a singles race. Here's like 1 decision point. Poppy Bros.
See ya.
Ice Clamor. Oh look, it's the Ocean King. Nah.
I should get a super bonus for that one. 'Cause there were like...
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Shoot, I didn't remember which way. I thought it was left, but I wasn't sure.
Wow. Nice guess though. How?
What are we drawing? A nightmare?
Hmm.
Yep.
God, I can't get enough of this.
Oh gosh, it never ends!
Right?
For that load, I don't have to draw the background too.
Quest number 96. This is wow.
Shoot, I got that wrong. Do not take a hit, for crying out loud! I know how to draw this. I'm gonna die before the end of this because of that. That was The game being picky.
We gotta get to the finale of the Howl Dog.
Alright.
That
Oh,
was
there is
pretty
no Howl
straightforward.
Dog. What the frick?
No, there's definitely a Howl Dog. I've drawn a Howl Dog.
Then it must just have a random set of images then, because it never showed up. This is the end.
Yeah, that's really weird.
No! For crying out loud. I am not gonna die on the tapping puzzle at the very end. Can I get 1,000 bonus points for having finished it?
I did say to go for the 40,000.
I swear if I need 40,000 for an A rank.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Double A, yeah! I don't think I've ever actually finished this one before. I've gotten an A rank, single A. I should have played it on the other
Congratulations,
file.
man.
I could have made that a 99.5% completion. Such a nice even score, too. Well, at least there's one minigame I'm halfway decent at.
Nicely done.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that minigame was dope.
And we could see
Amazing.
that nice little medal there, never to be joined by its brethren. I don't know, I could see doing it for Kart Run if I, like, memorized the level layouts, but, like, that first one, man, there's no way I would ever get that one. It's just not worth the effort. If there are two medals out of 250 that are forever unattainable, that's acceptable.
I'm inclined to find a video that shows the Howl Dog being drawn in the sub game.
Yeah, it's
'Cause I can't
definitely
believe
in there.
it's-
There's no way it's not possible to get that one. Anyhow, this has been a fun stream. I will probably next weekend, it depends on how busy I am, stream the Rainbow Run stuff. Either all of it or half of it, depending on how long it takes. I think all of it
Yeah.
should be doable.
See those time trials and stuff. Woo! It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so next Saturday we'll probably be finishing this game up, and I'll be putting out a poll or something. Or maybe not, because for the time being I'm wanting to do more of Super Mario World Jump half as well. I will be continuing that on Wednesday at the usual time.
Alrighty, cool.
And I suggest you check out the first episode of that redone, because I re-recorded that one with some co-commentators offline. Just because that was just not gonna happen. I wasn't gonna leave that old embarrassment of a video up. But at any rate, this has been JDA64 and
And the couch.
a host of other folks. See you all next time.